What's happening, everybody? Yins and y'all and you. It's just a time of day where I'm fucking making music videos. I'm trying to put off having a pinch of snuff, but it's time. After, I did a review kind of a review and a half on this particular snuff, this new product. Sorry, it's upside down. In Canada by Skoal Dark. Okay. And I've talked about it a few times. I've come to conclude. See, I was just making a cup of tea, and I really like. There's certain things in my life that I love the taste of. I've always loved the taste of. Partly because when I was young, when I was a baby, I was born very premature, and I spent a couple months starving to death as an infant. And when my adopted parents took me home, I wouldn't stop crying, and they took me to the doctor. The doctor said, "Well, your son's starving." So they put me on this crazy diet of things like malted milk powder, condensed milk, and corn syrup, and shit like that. And I've always loved stuff like Maltesers. When I used to drink milk, I would put condensed milk in my coffee. Or evaporated milk, I mean, not condensed, not that syrupy shit, the evaporated milk. Or corn syrup. I've always loved corn syrup. And brown sugar. I fucking love brown sugar. Whenever I make tea or use sugar or anything, I always prefer to use brown sugar just because I love the taste of it. And I've come to conclude that since Canada can no longer sell like snuff with like wintergreen or mint or fruit tasting kind of things, this tastes like brown sugar to me. This is like the brown sugar dip, the brown sugar snuff. It's like, because it's super sweet, but it's got kind of a molassesy thing going on, I just had a little bit of brown sugar because I had a little too much on my spoon. I thought, that fucking tastes like my snuff, man. Anyhow, I go on. Hope you're all having a nice Wednesday. I woke up really late today. I had great trouble sleeping last night. Insomnia hits me like a fucking ton of bricks, like I've said many times here. Worry, panic, anxiety, all that stuff just grabs you, But whatever. I'm still here. So I just made a music video. I've been trying to make less trashy music videos. I've been trying to even it out with more clean music videos. So it's kind of like I'm on this like diet. For every trashy music video I want to make, I have to make a cleaner one. So I did that today. I made the clean one first, and the trashy one second. But the trashy, a common theme I often use in my very minimalist videos is tarot themes, because tarot is very important to me in my life. I use it daily as a method of meditation and guidance in my daily activity. For no other reason than it works for me. I don't know why it does. It does. But I just recorded a song called Absolutes and Finalities. And it's kind of a lot of my songs are kind of about situations in life that I've had. And this is a song about It's a song. It's just a song about a friend of mine who needs, like, in the past, they expressed a need for healing, and the path they chose to go to heal, I see as they're deceiving themselves. You know what I mean? So I used these 3 cards. I used the Star card. This is definitely a card of healing. The water, the star, like the 7 stars in the sky, the 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the ground. All these things have symbolism and meaning. To sum it up, I would say the Star is the major arcana card of healing. When you need to heal yourself, it's a great place to go. Now, the next card I used was the Tower, which is a card of great change. Now, often with healing or with anything, great change happens. Great change obviously happens in situations like the one I'm speaking of. Relationships get abandoned, feelings get taken for granted, people get left by the wayside, other relationships get embraced, not necessarily healthy seeming relationships, not necessarily progressive relationships. I don't really know how else to put it. And but anyhow, the great change, the healing, the great change in your life. And the card of mirth, the card of deceiving yourself. Sometimes when you make great change in your life, you have to keep in perspective whether you're actually changing your life for the better or you're deceiving yourself into a security blanket of feeling better about your life. So yeah, that's why I chose those 3 cards, because basically that's what that song's about. No real reason I'm saying this. It's just I like talking about tarot cards a lot, and I like talking about music a lot. So I just put up a song involving tarot cards. There was a meaning behind what I used, so I figured I'd explain it and have a dip of snuff. It's just what I do, man. This is what you get when you subscribe to Dirty Pat Walsh Songs on YouTube. You get bombarded with trashy music, and you get to be subjected to tarot card explanations a lot. And sometimes I play my Casio keyboard. I was playing it earlier. Had it going good. Yeah. Alright. thing. It's like, you can't end that fucking shit. It just keeps going and going. Bam, 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 bam. I love that keyboard so much. It's my kids, and they lent it to me. Pretty sweet. Anyhow, the first third of the Amoebics interview is up on Warehouse with Strangers radio. I notice a lot of people have been joining lately, and I'm glad. I hope it's got something to do with these interviews that we're doing, or I think it does anyway. And shout out again to Kurt Gainfort for being the man and doing all that work for all that stuff. He is incredible. He is a force in my life right now. So thank you. Thank you, Kurt. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, I don't know, shout outs to some of the subscribers. Hillary Thompson, Dan Dempster, David Hodges, Ron Thompson, Punk Rock Platypus, Hank Youngblood, Karen Griffith, Dipsburg Reviews, Ed Shizzle, Pleiades or Bust. I can't remember. There's so many.